Hey, this is Matt once again. Welcome back to another video. Another paid request. This time for Travis. Thank you so much for that. For those interested in requesting any type of videos, feel free to send it either directly to my PayPal or join my Patreon. Both things are down below in the info box. And Travis wanted me to talk about an episode of The Incredible Hulk from Season 3, I believe, called The Snare. Now, I've watched a couple Incredible Hulk episodes. I've enjoyed most of them, in particular because of Bill Bixby, who does a great job playing David Banner. As I mentioned before, the guy who made the show, apparently he thought Bruce was too gay, so call him David Banner. And it's one of those that I wouldn't say I grew up with the show. I grew up more with those movies they made where he teamed up with Thor. He teamed up with Daredevil. So it was like those TV movies in particular. So not really the show. And yeah, when you watch a show, it's like, okay, because of the way they did the show and the budget, it's not like the comic book, so you're not going to have super villains. You're not going to have big action scenes of that sort. That's just not in the cards for it. So it's one of those things that it could be kind of any type of show like The Fugitive. Like, it could be like The Fugitive or any other type of show. It's just once in a while Lou Ferrigno puts on some green, throws a couple things, maybe 2 times an episode, and then there you go. But at the same time, those moments are still memorable, which is Lou Ferrigno's physique and, you know, the little stuff they're able to do where he's like throwing trees or throwing big boulders and stuff. At times they do get into the psychological aspects. I still remember the episode where he's with someone trying to trap the Hulk in his mind. So like they're putting the Hulk in all these traps, and they're called, you know, chains or this containment unit, and he's breaking out while the scenery is in the middle of this desert. So it does have some good psychological aspects to the character. Bill Bixby plays Banner very well. You really grow to sympathize for the character. And I would say he's the best part of the show. And this episode is interesting because it's a take on The Most Dangerous Game, which was a story from many years ago. And so many films have based their stories on that story. Whether it be The Naked Prey from back in the day, has some similarities to it. Although that's more of tribes going after this guy, so it's not exactly the same, to be fair. But still, you have people being hunting someone down. More so like you would see in Hard Target, Jean-Claude Van Damme's film. Surviving the Game with Ice-T, which I actually never picked up that Blu-ray now that I think about it. But yeah, Surviving the Game, that's a fun one. They did some... Casper Van Dien was in one, I think was called The Most Dangerous Game. That's a very awful, cheap as hell movie. But it's a story that's been done quite a bit. And usually I like those type of stories. Maybe because Hard Target is one of my favorite movies, and again, there's fun ones like Surviving the Game. But it's definitely a story you've seen done many times before. And in this case, you have Bill Bixby as David Banner. I forget what name he calls himself here to hide his identity. He's waiting at the airport. The plane is late. And this guy, played by Bradford Dillman. Bradford Dillman, he did a lot of films back in the day. He's not an actor I grew up with, but I thought he did a very efficient job here. Bradford Dillman's character seems very nice, very sincere, very generous. Hey, you know, how's it going? Yeah, I'm waiting for a plane as well, and well, I brought a little portable chess. I see you look at the newspaper and you try and do the chess thing. Be careful on that. I know That guy who writes that paper, he's very predictable. You want an actual challenge? You play me. I got this little mini portable chess. So they play chess, and lo and behold, Banner actually beats him. I'm impressed. The flight gets canceled. Bill Bixby's character doesn't know what to do, so Bradford Dillman goes, "Hey, I got an island." "Oh, I can't." "No, come on, it's okay." You know, he seems nice enough, seems kind enough, goes along with it. One thing leads to another. He gets his dream spiked, drugged. He wakes up in like a little grave. Gets tape recorder, pretty much letting him know that the hunt is on, and you got a bit of a head start, and I'm gonna hunt your ass. And then the rest of the film is literally Bill Bixby on the run on this island while this crazy guy is hunting him down for sport. Because he's rich and he's too bored. And a good chunk of it is Bill Bixby showing his character's ingenuity, his wits, what he can do physically even without the Hulk, where he's shot out by arrows, and he's climbing and hanging off of ladders, and he's looking at traps and springing them so he doesn't fall into them. Now, the Hulk does have two appearances in this. There's one where Banner falls, he turns to the Hulk. Bradford Dillman sees this, and he's excited because, wow, this is something new to hunt. And pretty much the Hulk sees him and makes this tree, like, fall on the guy. And he runs off a bit, and I guess because of that, he sees that these birds have fallen off of a nest. And you get, ooh, little teensy scene. But, okay, I did think it was cute. Lou Ferrigno as the Hulk, how gentle he is with these baby birds, putting them in the nest. And it's also there for a reason, because you see how cute, how calm it makes him, which then makes him regress back into Banner. So it's not just having a cute scene, it's actually a story progression where, oh, that's the reason why Banner calms down and he's back to being Bill Bixby again. And no longer the Hulk. No longer Lou Ferrigno, so puts the nest back up with the baby birds. I would say the most interesting scene for me is he gets back to the house, but then sees that the room's been sealed off and trapped, and he's got 5 minutes to figure out how they get out of the room. So, like, he'll go to some place, and there's, like, a trap that almost shoots him. Crossbow almost hits him. And he's trying to figure out what this riddle means, and just how Banner's able to figure it out, and get out in the nick of time with some close calls. That has some nice tension. They see the Bill Bixby's dependent, and just how independent he is without needing the Hulk. It shows that, he's not a useless character. And you see that throughout the show, of course. But there's another instance where it shows that he can outwit this guy even without being the Hulk. And he's able to get the hell out of Dodge. Pretty much, he chases the guy. One leads to another. They get on top of a cliff. The bad guy's like, I want to see the Hulk again. I don't want you. I want to see the Hulk. I want to hunt him down. And very quickly realizes that it's, well, he says it's pain. I guess it makes sense because the last time he saw the guy change, he fell in a hole, so it probably would be pain. Whips him. Changes to the Hulk again. Now, we'll say the only detriment I had is the way it ends. I thought was kind of lousy, anticlimactic. Of course, with this show, they're not gonna have the Hulk kill the person, like murder the person. It's not that kind of show. But what happens is, before all this, Bradford Dillman had taken the arrows and put stuff on them to, I don't know if it's the drug or the poison him. I forget. But pretty much what happens is, before he changes, Bixby kind of pulls on him with the whip, and the bad guy falls, and when he falls, he kind of like, "Tuh-tuh-tuh." I guess an arrow kind of pierced a bit of his leg. So as the Hulk is changing, the guy's like wobbly and woozy and can't shoot. And then he falls. Then the Hulk goes after him, picks him up, but the guy is dead. So it's like, okay, that's how the guy dies. It's like, okay, we gotta find a way where we can't have the Hulk kill the guy, but we can't just have him tied up because he'll be on an island, and who knows how many other people he's going to hunt down, and will he get the police involved? If he does, then won't they know who he is, and blah blah blah. So okay, there's the two of them alone on this island. So it's like, okay, we can't have him kill him, but we gotta have him to die, so he's gotta die by accident. But even then, if you do that, I'd rather be like, maybe he shoots the arrow and it bounces off the Hulk. And he's like, what? It can't be. And he shoots another arrow and it bounces off the Hulk. It can't be. And like, he's so frustrated, he's so angry, and he's so like, I can't kill you, no matter what I do, I can't kill you. And then he's not paying attention, and then he maybe slips and falls. Or something to that effect. It's the Hulk's impressive invulnerability, which you would think, yeah, it's the Hulk. The arrows probably would not. I don't know, maybe I just think of the Hulk and other media. Like, the arrow should not penetrate the Hulk. It's the Hulk. Not bullets, not arrows. Come on. So then it would bounce off of him. At least it should. Maybe not in the show, I don't know, but. Do bullets and stuff bounce off a Hulk in the show? I'm trying to think. I don't know if the episodes I've seen, there's been a lot of like gunplay of firing at the Hulk. I mean, Hulk shows his strength like doing other stuff, but I don't know. But I guess just the fact that he kind of just fell and like tripped and, oh, I poked myself with the arrow, and just something about that I just wish was done a bit. There's a bit more to it. I'm just spitballing here. I just. Or even if you wanted to be like Banner outwits him and he won the game, hey. But then the guy. I don't know. I just. A different way for it to end, I would have preferred. But I did like the bit afterward where he's still very cautious after he buries the guy because the guy's dead, but he's still cautious. He goes to his boat. There's a tape recorder, and he's very cautious of everything. And then he starts rowing the boat, and then lo and behold, there was one last bomb on that pier. So thank goodness he didn't stay to listen to it. He just rowed and let it go, and I guess he should be lucky the guy didn't put a bomb like in the boat, like on underneath the boat. That's what the guy could have done. Be a sore loser. Put the bomb under the boat, because he wouldn't be able to see it. And do you imagine if the episode ended like he's rowing, then the boat just explodes? Do 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 do. Yep, that's how it ends. Wow, he blew up on a boat. So, but no. But you do have that great piece of music play while he's rolling out, which is a nice send off for the episode because it's a great piece of music. The Hulk anthem, the sad walk, so to speak, of the Hulk. I'm not sure what that piece of music is called, but it's a great piece of music. Anytime they play it, definitely gives you a nice emotional send off for the episode. So for the most part, I liked it. I kind of liked seeing this most dangerous Deem take on the Hulk. Not a lot of appearance with the Hulk. The Hulk doesn't get to do a whole lot. Would have been nice if the Hulk tore apart the whole place. Like maybe if he's trapped in another room or something else happens, the Hulk just like screw it. He just tears everything apart. I mean, I wish we got to see more of the Hulk. I wish the Hulk got to do a whole. Even at the when the second time he changes, he doesn't really do anything. He kind of just stands there, and maybe he's going to throw something, but does yeah, he's going to throw something, but he doesn't. Instead, he dives in and gets the guy out of the water, even though he's dead. So yeah, just wish. I wish for the Hulk to do more. Because you see the most dangerous Deem type of aspect, you wish the Hulk would have been incorporated that more. Like, no matter what this guy does in hunting, it won't work. And it gets him more and more mad, gets him more and more upset. And you have like, okay, as Banner, as a human, I can't outwit him because he's smarter than me. As the Hulk, he's invulnerable, so I can't take him out physically. I can't take him out with my weapons. And just makes the guy more and more crazy, more and more mad, more and more upset. And then, like, he loses his shit. He's not doing what he's supposed to do. He was breaking one of his rules that you need to be calm and collected. And that's what leads to his downfall. So I guess I wish there was a bit more of that. But again, overall, I do like Bill Bixby. I like the way his character is able to hold his own wit-wise with this villain. Which, I mean, I guess if you were able to use the comic book characters, it's probably like Kraven the Hunter. But of course, it's not. And then they're doing that stupid looking movie. But overall, I did like the episode. I thought it was entertaining enough to be worth at least one watch. So I liked it. It's definitely, like I said, the whole motif of it alone, I kind of like, oh, okay. I can see why Travis requested this. You know, that little bit of hard target surrounding the game flavor. Of course, this was made well before those. I appreciate that, so overall, I liked it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys later. Bye bye for now.